Best lines, barbs, and tangents. In the titanic showdown between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald J. Trump on Tuesday in Philadelphia, there were pointed barbs, missed opportunities, and puzzling tangents, and a worrying number of animal mention. Here is a look at the moments we are still marveling over. Unlikeliest boast that would have been inconceivable until recently. Ms. Harris, the Democratic nominee, bragging about having the endorsement of former Vice President Dick Cheney and Congressmember Liz Cheney. Foggy's notion of an idea. Mr. Trump responding to a question about what he would do about the Obamacare. I have a concept of a plan. Best Ivy League brag. Mr. Trump, while discussing his economic plan, mentioned his studies at the University of Pennsylvania. Look, I went to the Wharton School of Finance, and many of those professors, the top professors, think my plan is a brilliant plan. Most niche swing state electorate shout out. Ms. Harris urging Mr. Trump to tell the 800,000 policy Americans right here in Pennsylvania how he would address the European territorial ambition of Russia's President Putin. Loudest record scratch. Ms. Harris, taking some viewers by surprise, said, Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. She had previously said that she owns a gun for personal safety. Most questionable character reference. Mr. Trump citing the support of Prime Minister Viktor Orban of Hungary, one of the most respected men, most likely to go viral body language. Ms. Harris theoretically putting her hand to her chin, eyebrows raised, after Mr. Trump said her father is a Marxist professor in economics and he taught her well. Most of the meta moment, Mr. Trump alluding to Ms. Harris's past reaction to being interrupted. In response to Ms. Harris interrupting him, wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar? Hardest pivot. Ms. Harris, trying to explain her policy flip-flops, began by talking about her position on fracking and quickly redirected to her middle-class upbringing, Mr. Trump's bankruptcies, and the track record of protecting seniors from scams. Craziest fact of the check. Lindsay Davis, one of the moderators from ABC, punctuating Mr. Trump's answer on abortion and purported execution of newborn babies with a straight-faced response. There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born. Most inspired reference to a children's book. Mr. Trump, as a part of a back and forth over the economy, defending his plans and saying Ms. Harris doesn't have one. She copied Biden's plan and is like the 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just, oh, we'll try and lower taxes. This appeared to be a reference to the 1930s children's book series Read with Dick and Jane. Spot was their dog. No, really, Spot. you should learn. Mr. Trump, elaborating on the threat, he said immigrant pause referred to a debunked social media rumor that immigrants were eating pests in an Ohio town. In Springfield, they are eating the dogs, the people that came in. They are eating the cats. They are eating the pests of the people that live there. Most shameless historical revisionism. Mr. Trump talking about the riot at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. I had nothing to do with that other than they asked me to make a speech. Most hit them where it hurts. Major Harris needling Mr. Trump over his fixation with the crowd size. What you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and the boredom. Wildest sounding attacks line that was basically true. Mr. Trump saying Major Harris want to do transgender operation on illegal aliens that are in prison. He was likely reporting to a CNN report that showed that in 2019, Major Harris told the American Civil Liberties Union that she supported providing gender transition surgery to detained migrants. Most concerned about President Biden's whereabouts, Mr. Trump worried that Mr. Biden spent all his time on the beach and later instructing Major Harris to get him out of bed. Most semantic, the moderator David Moore saying, I didn't detect the sarcasm when pushing back on Mr. Trump's claim that he had been merely speaking sarcastically when he admitted to losing the 2020 election.